Hello, I'm Dr. Nunez. This is a video series on how lifestyle can impact your health and well-being. I talk here about different choices you can make and how you live your life that can impact your health, your future health, and how you feel about yourself. If you like this sort of video that a physician can discuss these things and elaborate on them, please press subscribe, press like, press the little bell so you receive notices of the videos coming up. Today, what I wanted to speak to you about is stress management. Everyone feels stress at some point in all societies across time. Stress is something that naturally happens. We're hardwired for it. It's that fight or flight response. Something changes, something's threatening, something's happening in our environment, and we have all this physiological response to it that heightens our awareness, makes us more alert. But the problem with this, if we're under a consistent and chronic stress, it can impact our health. It can impact our sense of well-being. We can become depressed. We can become anxious. It can affect other things like blood pressure, heart disease. It can impact if you're diabetic, your blood sugar levels, and many other things that happen in the body as a result of the stressors. So what can we do and how do we handle this? Well, there are a couple of things, two big categories. Are you able to do something about what is causing you stress? So one of the important things is to try to figure out in your life, is there something that is stressing you? What triggers your feeling stressed? Can you do something about those things? Sometimes it's a job related stress that's temporary and it may pass. Other times it might be something in the family, an illness or the like, and you have to manage those things. And other times it's just our own nature. Sometimes when you initially feel that stress, well, it might help you, especially in the short term, because it focuses you, maybe makes you a little more productive in the short term, and you can get more done. But as it continues, then it starts to affect your performance, it affects your health. So if you can do something about those things, as you identify and you analyze, well, why is it that I'm feeling stressed? What is it that triggered my feeling stressed? If you can take action on those points, then you could reduce the stressor, what's causing you stress. Sometimes people talk to me about this whole movement out there called FIRE, the Financial Independence Retire Early movement. And it's a noble goal to be financially independent. But the retire early side of things forces me to think about, well, why retire early? If you enjoy what you're doing, and that is what you want to do, why look at retiring? Maybe what you should be looking at is towards financial independence, not to retire, but so you can do things that you want to do and continue to work in a way you want to work and feel productive in. That might be a better solution than those movements. It's the old story of a golfer, professional golfer, who's asked, well, when are you going to retire? And they respond, well, what am I going to do? Retire and play golf? So if you can structure your work in such a way or that what you're working at is what you would do anyway, that would be an ideal situation. So I would ask you to look into that and explore those areas as well. The other side, so we're looked at now the stressors. The other side that you can look at is how you respond to a stressor. Maybe you have more control over that. And there are techniques you could do, relaxation technique, meditation techniques, prayer, walking out in nature, engaging nature, exercise, healthy nutrition, good sleep. All these little things can contribute to how you respond to it. If you analyze and you realize, okay, these are my triggers for a stress reaction, Can you think about, okay, now that I have insight into what's causing it, let me see if I can change how I respond. And rather than respond by feeling tense and uptight, maybe you can try to program yourself through the different relaxation techniques, meditation, maybe yoga, maybe exercise, the long walks, to respond in a manner that you feel more relaxed, and you analyze it, perhaps like a puzzle or a game or a problem to solve, and your attitude shifts on how you respond to stressors. That could be another big component. The other thing I want to say here too is that you can get into a habit, perhaps, of switching your mindset by starting off your days with a sense of gratitude. What is it you're thankful for? And think about perhaps 3 things every day that you're thankful for. And you start off your day that way. So you're starting off your day with a sense of gratitude. And that sometimes helps you shift your mindset so that as things happen and the day goes forth and things happen that maybe cause you more stress, that you can reset yourself and your mindset and your emotional responses. So I wanted to leave you with those points, and I have some links below that you could look at for techniques on relaxation and things you can do to address that. If you like these kinds of talks, please press subscribe, press the little thumbs up button and the little bell so you can get noticed of the next videos coming up. Have a wonderful day.